Your kind disgusts me. Another dirty criminal crawling out from that black skin. Officer Derek Hayes' voice cut through the Brookside Plaza parking lot. Venom in his words as he pinned 16-year-old Jamal Thompson to the pavement. Another dirty criminal crawling out from that black skin. Jamal's cheekbone cracked against the asphalt, Hayes' knee crushing his spine. I paid for this, Jamal gasped, clutching a receipt for his sister's birthday gift. Hayes twisted his arm. Lying's in your blood. The receipt fluttered away. Jamal's Stanford acceptance letter crumpled under Hayes' boot. Blood pooled on the ground. 20 onlookers recorded with their phones, but none intervened. Jamal's phone buzzed Dad calling. Then tires screeched. A vehicle skidded to a halt. Footsteps pounded. Hayes' smirk vanished, his face paling. What could make a cop look that terrified? Drop a comment. What's the wildest injustice you've seen? Stick around, this twist changes everything. Jamal, a 16-year-old honor student, was shopping for his sister Sophia's 12th birthday at Brookside Plaza. He held a blue sweater, texting his mom a photo. Sophia's gonna love this, right? His phone lit up with a reply from Mount. On my way, son. Be safe. Smiling, Jamal added a matching hat and paid $47 at Fashion Hub. The cashier, Emily Carter, handed him the receipt. Your sister's lucky, she said. These just came in yesterday. As Jamal left, an alarm blared, not from Fashion Hub, but from Gadget World, 3 shops down. Security guard Kevin Morales radioed, male suspect. Black, late teens, dark sweater, backpack. Fleeing east. The vague description echoed Trayvon Martin's tragedy, where assumptions turned deadly. Jamal, in a gray sweater and backpack, browsed a window display 50 feet away. Unaware he matched the call, Morales spotted him, the only black teen in sight, and moved to intercept. Possible suspect, he radioed. Officer Hayes, 2 blocks away, hit his lights and sped toward the plaza. Jamal's phone buzzed again. ETA 15-minute. Love you. Dad, he typed a reply but never sent it. Jamal stepped into the parking lot, sunlight hitting his face. Texting Sophia, can't wait to see what you got me. Then a voice, you, stop right there. Officer Hayes strode toward him, hand on his holster. Partner Officer Michael Chen trailing. Me. Jamal froze. Don't move, Hayes barked, grabbing Jamal's shoulder and slamming him against a parked car. Empty your pockets. Jamal's hands shook as he pulled out his wallet, keys, and phone. Hayes snatched them, ripping open the shopping bag, tossing the sweater and hat to the ground, crumpling the receipt. Anyone can fake a receipt, he sneered. Chen checked Jamal's ID, Jamal Thompson. 16, Lakeside High, honor roll. Hayes scoffed. Honor roll kids steal too. A crowd gathered, 20 people, phones up, filming. Jamal's face burned with shame. I didn't steal anything. Check the footage. Hayes ignored him, yanking Jamal's arm, slamming him against the car hood. Hands behind your back, the crowd muttered, one woman whispering, this is messed up. But no one acted. Hayes unzipped Jamal's backpack, spilling books and a Stanford application folder. He held up the acceptance letter, mocking. What? Steal this too? Laughter rippled through some onlookers. Jamal's eyes stung. That's mine. I earned it. Emily Carter ran out, breathless, waving her iPad. I sold him that sweater 10 minutes ago. She showed the timestamped transaction. Jamal Thompson, debit card, 11:27 a.m. Hayes dismissed her. Step back, ma'am. His hand moved to his gun. Emily hesitated, fear in her eyes, but stayed, clutching her iPad. Thank you, Jamal whispered. Hayes' radio crackled. Suspect may be armed. Jamal's blood went cold. I'm not armed. Hayes drew his gun. The crowd gasped. Jamal dropped to his knees, hands high. Please don't shoot. Face down, Hayes ordered. Jamal complied, gravel biting his cheek. Hayes' knee slammed into his back. I can't breathe, Jamal gasped. Stop resisting, Hayes growled, wrenching Jamal's arm. Pain exploded in his shoulder. The crowd shouted, he's a kid. Check the receipt. Jamal's phone buzzed, Dad calling, unanswered. A second patrol car arrived. Sergeant Robert Diaz stepped out, surveying the scene. He picked up the receipt, reading it carefully. Timestamps 20 minutes ago. Hayes shrugged. Could be forged. Diaz crouched, studying Jamal's ID, on a roll. For .0 GPA, he looked at the crowd. Emily's iPad, the scattered Stanford letter. Conflict crossed his face. Bring him in for questioning, he said. Hope died in Jamal's chest. Hayes cuffed him, the metal biting his wrists. You have the right to remain silent. The crowd split. Some protested, others stayed silent. A white man muttered, they're just doing their jobs. A black woman retorted, this is how it always goes. Hayes pushed Jamal into the patrol car. Through the window, Jamal saw Emily pick up his phone, now showing Dad calling. She answered, gesturing frantically. The car pulled away, leaving behind the ruined sweater, scattered papers, and Jamal's dignity. Chen glanced back, voice low, this'll get sorted at the station. Stay calm. Jamal didn't respond. He'd been calm, polite, cooperative, and still cuffed. At Brookside Police Station, Hayes marched Jamal inside. Officer Nicole Harris ran his record, no prior, clean. Hayes shrugged, first time for everything. Jamal protested, I showed you the receipt. Hayes snapped, receipts can be forged. Sergeant Diaz intervened. Hayes, my office. Chen, process him. Chen led Jamal to a 10 by 10 holding room, gray walls, bolted table, blinking camera. Sit tight, Chen said. When can I call my parents? Soon, Chen promised, closing the door. Across the street, a black SUV idled. FBI agent Laura Simmons adjusted her earpiece. Subjects inside. Agent David Ramirez checked his tablet. Director Thompson's ETA is 8 minutes. He's seen the footage. It's bad. Simmons's jaw tightened. Hayes has to dismiss excessive force complaints. Not this time. In the holding room, Jamal stared at the camera. I'm Jamal Thompson, 16, Lakeside High for .0 GPA, Stanford bound. I bought a sweater. That's all. His voice cracked. He thought of his mom's words at 13. You're black in America. The rules are different. Be polite. Come home safe. He'd tried. God, he'd tried. The station's front doors burst open. 10 FBI agents in tactical gear flooded the lobby. Agent Simmons flashed her badge. We're here for Jamal Thompson. Harris blinked. On what grounds? Simmons snapped. He's a minor under federal protection, held illegally. Diaz rushed out. What's going on? Simmons showed the plaza footage. Hayes slamming Jamal down, ignoring the receipt, mocking the Stanford letter, drawing his gun. Diaz paled. Hayes reddened. We responded to a call, Hayes insisted. Simmons retorted, you racially profiled. The suspect was white, 20s, red sweater. You chose Jamal because of his skin. Agents opened Jamal's door. FBI, you're safe, Agent Ramirez said. Jamal, terrified, followed them to the lobby. Then, a man entered, late 40s, black, FBI badge, commanding presence. His eyes locked on Jamal. Dad? Jamal whispered. The room gasped. I'm Director Marcus Thompson, FBI Regional Bureau, he said, voice steady but furious. And this is my son. Marcus revealed he'd tracked Jamal's phone, pulled the plaza footage, and watched every second of his son's humiliation. My son had a receipt, a witness, did nothing wrong. Yet he was thrown down, cuffed, denied rights. He showed the real suspect's footage, white, 20s, red sweater, gone before Jamal was approached. Hayes went white. Marcus turned to Jamal. Did he read your rights before searching? No, Jamal said. Did you request a phone call? Multiple times. Denied. The footage played on a wall TV. Jamal shopping, paying. Hayes' aggression. The ignored receipt. The knee on Jamal's back. Silence followed. Marcus spoke. This is a federal civil rights violation. Officer Hayes, you're suspended. Badge and weapon. Now. Hayes complied, hands shaking. Marcus softened, turning to Jamal. Let's get you out of here, outside. Jamal cried into his father's shoulder, the fear and humiliation pouring out. Marcus promised, we'll make this mean something for every kid who doesn't have an FBI director for a father. Back inside, Marcus addressed Emily, Morales, and Mrs. Ramirez, a witness. He called the plaza's security head, mandating bias training for all guards. Morales, tearful, apologized to Jamal. Emily agreed to speak at a community meeting. Mrs. Ramirez vowed to keep speaking out. To the officers, Marcus outlined changes: Hayes' suspension, mandatory bias training, a community oversight board chaired by Chen, body cameras with public access, and a restorative justice program for Hayes. My son deserves a world where police do better, Marcus said. Hayes, voice cracking, apologized to Jamal. I saw your skin, not you. Jamal responded. You saw criminal. None of my achievements mattered. Learn, because others don't have my dad. Brookside Community Hall was packed. Marcus announced reforms: quarterly bias training, a powerful oversight board, public body camera footage, and an FBI-partnered de-escalation program. Diaz apologized. We failed to protect equally. Jamal spoke. I was just shopping. Don't let this be your kid's story. Speak up like Miss Carter. The room erupted in applause. #Justice for Jamal went viral, sparking 2 million TikTok videos of parents discussing police encounters. Shen apologized to Jamal. I knew it was wrong but didn't act. I won't fail again. Jamal shook his hand. Let's work together. A teen girl filmed for TikTok, asking Jamal's advice. Don't let anyone make you feel you don't belong, he said. Stand tall. In his Stanford dorm, Jamal unpacked the gray sweater from that day. His roommate admired it. Long story, Jamal said, smiling. It taught me the difference between power and justice. Hayes, post-restorative justice, now speaks on bias. Chen chairs the oversight board. The plaza's security protocol spread to 19 shopping centers. One injustice sparked systemic change. Have you seen power crumble before truth? Justice shouldn't depend on who your father is. Share this story. Comment, what's one action you'll take against injustice? Change starts with us. One choice, one voice, one viral video at a time.